Hi, friends. Welcome back to Al's Playworld. Bringing some more Heroes of the Storm, Leoric. We're gonna heal a little bit.
All shall suffer.
Welcome to the Towers of Doom. Enemy team Falstad, Vala, Raynor, Abathur, and Stitches. Friend team Falstad, Nazewa, Leoric, Zul, and Vala. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't let you guys know. I feel like I'll be a little bit abandoned. Last week, I had to go to the other coast for work, and I had an update video letting you guys know, but it never came up because YouTube does not like me. So if you're wondering where I've been, that's where I was the entire week away from home, so I couldn't play, couldn't record anything. Hopefully, we won't be way too rusty today, because this is the first game I played since last Thursday. I mean, like a week, yeah, a while. So hopefully we'll be able to land some stuff and do decently. Also, Leoric, gotta be honest, I have not played him in a while either. Not to make excuses, we'll try to do our best. With that in mind, the first time we're going to be picking up is reanimation. Gather hit region health. Gather region close to increase health region. There you go. I can speak words. Of course, our abilities, if you don't know, our Q ability is called Skeletal Swing. It does damage, it slows down. W is called Drain Hope. You have an enemy's hero soul dealing damage, a percentage of their maximum health, and healing us for that 20% of maximum health while we are nearby over 4 seconds. So the longer we can stay near somebody, the more effective it'll be. E is called Wraith Walk. Allows us to walk away from our body soulless, and then of course you can press against teleport, which is really good because you can actually absorb some stuns and stuff like that while in that form. Let's go ahead and try to grab that. We do not land it on Vala, and that's a little unfortunate because we definitely need the health region to stay in lane, otherwise she's going to get a lot of free damage. And of course our trait is, I believe it's called Undying, right? There you go. When we die, we become a ghost, and we're able to sort of use our abilities to reduce our death timer. So early on that won't be a big deal, but later on we can actually get quite a bit of reduction from everything. Let's go ahead and land her on there, right there. There we go. See, as long as we're healing, we can actually stay toe-to-toe with her and not really be concerned about it. We are going to grab the region orb just to try to get back here and just make sure we do a little bit of damage. As you can see there, she can do quite a bit herself. So as long as... Ooh, we actually do miss it because I thought she was going to juke the other way. But so far, pretty even lane. Not too concerned about it. I will hit up the healing wheel right now just to make sure. Let's keep an eye on our guys down there. Looks like they're walking back. A little bit of a trap right there. We do know they have one enemy in the bush, and hopefully the front team will be a little bit careful when they head in here. We see that she used her multi-shell. Let's get back in here again. The main thing is to try to grab this region orb as fast as possible. Of course, to shove the lane slightly. We do have a good little bit of AoE right here, so if we can land it on her, good. If not, we'll just grab the XP and make sure the lane gets pushed. It looks like the front team getting a kill on the Stitches. Looking pretty good so far. The ultra starts spawning in 28 seconds. I will begin to rotate. There might be a region over here in the middle waiting for me, so maybe we'll grab that before we head down to the bottom lane. Looks like Vala's staying top for a second there. For now, we'll just come in here really quickly to make sure we get that. It is important that we get that level 4, and of course that we grab as many of those as possible. And now rotating to the bottom, it looks like the friendly team in a good position here. We're going to try to intercept Raynor. Here he is. A little bit of damage. We're going to begin to heal on him, and he's going to take quite a bit of damage as he walks back. The main thing we want to do is zone these people out. Of course, it looks like Stitch is trying to go up there against Vala, and for now we're in a lot of trouble. Do we get taken down? It looks like we do. And we're going to try to slow these people down as fast as possible. Trying to suck in a little bit of healing here from Stitches. The good thing is we will come back right on top of these guys, so they're actually in a pretty scary spot. As long as the friendly team can stay on them, we should be able to do quite a bit. Of course, a couple seconds remaining, and it looks like we do pick up the kill in Stitches. Can we pick up? Oh, max range, unable to secure there on Falstad. And it looks like for now the friendly team is going to be able to secure this temple, and we grab the other one as well. So a lot of damage going down. Now it's just a matter of us staying in the lane and making sure we get those region orbs. Of course, Vala on the top lane, a little bit annoyingly, deciding to continue to push. For now, we'll just stay in here, grab these region orbs, and make sure this lane gets pushed. The next time we're going to be picking up is going to be... What are we going to pick up here? I think Willing Vessel, increasing the Drain of Hope, healing. That's the build we're going for. It is not the most effective, but it is the most fun. So we'll continue to do that. Keeping an eye on the minimap to see if Zul's getting attacked. For now, though, we're doing a pretty good job. We're getting some pressure on this lane. These towers almost out of ammo. Got to watch out for the hook from Stitches, as we don't want to eat any of those for free. And we'll wait for Nazewa. It looks like he's rotating to the bottom lane. A little questionable there. I think me being on the rotation would be a little bit more useful, though both of those guys combined seems like overkill. But for now, the enemy team not really responding any other way. So we'll try our best to avoid that hook again. Try not to get grabbed and pushed against tower range, so we'll keep these guys in front of us. For now, the friendly team doing a good job, though. Maybe we'll rotate. Maybe we'll rotate and pick up a kill here. Of course, they see me coming because Abathur doing an excellent job with the mines. Looks like they are going to wisely walk away before I get there and do anything too crazy. I am just going to grab the region orb and make sure we get it. And, of course, get slowed down by that hammer. And as I rotate yet again to the middle. The next time we're going to pick up is going to be... I really like Ghastly Reach. I think it's going to give us a little bit of bang for our buck. Let's go ahead and make sure we avoid that hook. As we continue to rotate. That's going to allow me to slow people down just slightly. Falstad is going to be a really difficult slippery target. I feel that'll be all we need. Of course, coming back here. As you can see, as long as we keep doing this, we're getting a lot of region orbs. So as long as we can just keep farming that, the friendly team are on lanes. We might be able to pick up a kill here or there, but the most important thing is we're building up that region quite effectively. Of course, we don't get it that time because Falstad did not wait for us, but he doesn't know. That's quite alright. Maybe we'll pick up a tower here, and that'll give us a little bit of experience boost. Remember, the main thing is try to get to that level 10 before the enemy team does. Of course, now, as long as Falstad is careful, we should be able to jump on here and grab the enemy Falstad and a little bit of damage, but of course, those lines from Abathur really smartly doing that. And now we can actually trade the lightning versus the healing. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I am trying to bait him here a little bit, but of course, we've got to be very, very careful because the enemy Stitches here as well. And it looks like the friendly team does want to go for this engagement. Let's go ahead and grab that on Stitches, be able to heal ourselves quite a bit. We should be able to take a lot of damage and deal it out as well, but look at that. We're really, really low. We're going to be forced back almost immediately. Can't really do anything else. Zool going super aggressive. They're doing a ton of damage. We are going to be able to land that, and we're trying to get out, but we do get hit by that hammer at max range. So now we'll actually go aggressively, slow these guys down, and try to grab Falstad right there. It looks like we are draining quite a bit of health, and we are stunning these guys out, so if they try to go too deep, they also got to mind the fact that I may come back any second now. So if they remain here, Leoric could come back to haunt them. It looks like the friendly team does a good job of securing both the temples. Now we're good to go, and we will just retreat and continue doing damage. So far, so good. Tons of damage for the friendly team on that enemy core, and it looks like they don't really have an answer for it, as they yet to land any single blow on our core. And of course, we almost have that level 10 while they're still level 8. So pretty good stuff. We have died twice. Again, with Leoric, part of the issue is that I don't really feel concerned about it too much. To be honest, dying is perfectly acceptable. Let's go ahead and do the max range swing, unable to land it there, but at the very least we should be able to drain a little bit of health here, and then she's going to be forced to walk away, and we should for now be able to grab the tower, and that is going to give us a little bit closer to that level 10. Heroics are going to be a big deal in this game, as we're going to be able to actually run the board once we have them and do a lot of damage. So far we have 13 globes, which is not bad at all at this stage in the game. Let's go ahead and grab that March of the Black King. Really significant amount of damage and healing. Go ahead and engage right there. I'm actually going to use the E to get away because I don't want to get hooked. So really, really carefully doing that. We definitely should try to get an engagement as soon as possible. The friendly team should, so that we can actually push the advantage of the level. So it looks like everybody's coming up here. We're going to grab some mercs and try to get this ball rolling. I will just come in here to tank. Make sure the friendly team is not taking any unnecessary damage. Of course, this also grabs a region orb, which is always fun. So you keep an eye on the minimap. It looks like they're going to go aggressively here. Let's go ahead and get on this side. Great engagement. Oh, Vala gets taken down almost immediately. Nothing for her to do. And we actually clear out the lane. We grab the minions and we begin to push here as aggressively as we can. Of course, we have that enemy Rainer minion. So we're just going to suck up a little bit of health here from him. Because he's Abathur, he doesn't really care about staying in there, which means he's letting me get a lot of free healing. We punish them. Of course, we got a big engagement right here against this guy. And of course, we're just going to try to get some healing here from Stitches. He's going to take a lot of damage. Can we pick up a kill? It doesn't look like we can. We're going to be forced to retreat, though. I am trying to get Zool out of here, though, if we can. We do get a little bit of damage there. Actually, press that on a little bit unfortunate because we did not want to do that, but we should be able to heal ourselves while we walk out of here just in the nick of time. The friendly team gets out at the last second. We're going to let them have the bottom temple. That was a little bit of a throw thing. We're going to wait. Stitches might get a hook here, and that would be unfortunate. He does not. So very luckily there at the last second, we're able to pull back, and of course Rainer is going to run away. We're not going to chase into the scary pot, so we'll just come back here and try to get that region orb. Of course, clear out the lane. Look at that skeletal reach actually helping us quite a bit. The enemy team might be grabbing the boss, and that would be really unfortunate for us. We gotta go face check it, but I am very, very scared of this. Of course, it looks like they're not this time, so we're going for quite a while. But for now, the friendly team regrouping. The enemy team already getting that level advantage. More in a manageable sense. 5 kills to 6. It looks like 13,000 damage for the enemy Abathur. 17,000 damage for the friendly Vala. And so far, a relatively safe game for us. For the friendly team, we're going to continue to do damage. We're going to continue to press our advantage. And the enemy team can't really have an answer for that. We're going to go here against Falstad. It looks like he does walk away eventually. I need to make sure that he knew what was going to go on. For now, we'll just sit here, take a little bit of free damage in the sense that we're just sort of taking it there. But Falstad in a bad spot. Ooh, that was really close. Almost gets stunned. Of course, can't really dive that deep against him. So we're going to be forced to go back. We are taking a lot of damage. Our Falstad going super aggressive. And there goes the Hinterlands Blast. Picks up a free kill. We got to make sure we deal a lot of damage here. We're going super aggressive against Vala. And now we're going to turn around. And here comes the slow. And she can't quite get us. We do pick up a kill on Vala. Rainer really low. Begins to get a little bit of healing. And we're going to go ahead and press that E and get out of here while we bait a little bit. The friendly team doing a good job. We do have a healing will, so we'll pick that up on another talent at this point, which is going to be Dark Momentum, removing the move speed slow from Drain Hope. That's going to allow us to actually get in a better spot. Zul overextended, gets taken down. We got 2 seconds till the healing well, so we wait for that. Right click, we're begin to heal, get ourselves in position. As the friendly team, pretty even right now. The enemy team in a good position. Got to wait for the Stitches hook. The enemy team might be in a bad spot, as we're going to try to go as aggressive as we can and make sure we defend. Of course, Stitches going through the top. We got to make sure we get on this side and block for the friendly team. Vala gets the temple. Pretty clinical so far. You get yet more damage on the enemy team. And they don't really have an answer for this. They are quite a bit behind. They're going to have to run the board from now on. I believe the next one is going to be double temple, so maybe they can trade there. But they definitely want to try to make sure that they're winning those exchanges. Because if this continues this way, the friendly team is just going to get away with it. Of course, we're about to get engaged here really badly, so we're going to try to heal ourselves and move on out of here. We're very low on health. We do get out. However, we do get hooked by Stitches. We do slow down Rainer. Trying to jump in there on the back, and we heal ourselves from this enemy Rainer. It looks like we should be able to. Very close, unable to actually secure that. But we should be able to slow both of these guys down. Hopefully, Sul gets out. He's trying to kill the Abathur clone. That was definitely not worth it. We were getting a little bit of health here back from Vala, and we should be back relatively soon. The enemy team won't be able to capitalize too much on this. We are slowing down Stitches, trying to keep him really, really low. Couple seconds back. Looks like that misses on Stitches. And we should be able to grab him here and slow him down yet again. Hopefully the friendly team will do something about this. Over in Nazeebo getting caught right there. Oh, and we run right in this last second here against Falsat. He's getting Drain. I hope he gets taken down. And then we're just going to hit an ult right there, slowing these guys down. We do get taken down, but hopefully this Vala gets taken down by Nazeebo. She's very low. We're trying to get back in here. Our minions begin to turn around. It looks like Nazeebo's going to get away with it. So we actually sacrificed ourselves. Didn't quite secure any more kills, but at the very least we did get a double kill there. Continue to put the pressure, of course. Zul in the bottom lane doing an absurd amount of damage and making sure he continues to annoy for old time's sake. 10 kills to 11. We have died 4 times, and of course 23,000 damage from Nazeebo, 28,000 damage for the enemy Abathur. Remember, the main thing here is, if you're wondering why you're dying so much, is because I feel like when I do get those deaths, it's not that detrimental for the friendly team, as I am able to continue to slow down, keep an eye on things, and do a little bit of damage. The next time we're going to pick up is going to be what are we going to pick up here? I think Drain Hope cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every second that we're in there. I think this is a solid pick. We're going to eat those mines to the face. We need the vision. Oh, I am going to take a lot of damage. This is not a good spot for the friendly team. We're going to try to kill that guy really quickly. That was good. Maybe get a little bit of healing here against Stitches. Slow these guys down. Great Hinterland's Blast. We're going to continue to try to harass, but again, too much damage getting taken here. We're going to get taken down yet again. But hopefully the friendly team will be able to do something. We're slowing down Rainer significantly. We're getting a little bit of healing right there. Rainer very low, gets taken down. We're getting some cool death reduction from the enemy Stitches. We're going to be able to slow down Falset right there. Our friendly Falset with a great lightning auto attacks. And of course that hammer picks up the kill yet again. And so far so good. The friendly team doing a lot of damage. This Falset almost gets taken out by those mines from Abathur, but it looks like he's going to be able to make it back all right. And meanwhile, Nazeebo securing that bottom and making sure these guys make it all the way to the core, which means we're going to get free damage right there. We're in a pretty good spot so far. Maybe it's time to go fight for a boss and finish this up really, really quickly. I'm going to begin it. I'm going to start it. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of help. I actually have no healing, so I can't really do that. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. We definitely need the whole team there, because if not, I'm just going to take a lot of free damage, of course. We're finally getting those tunnels to open, which means the friendly team has to be really, really careful here in the middle. If that begins to rotate, and they're going to escort those giants all the way to the bottom to make sure we get more damage. That is the way to do it. The enemy team really, really in a bad spot. They definitely got to come back here and defend. However, this might be a good time to wipe them. If we can secure a kill here, that would be huge. However, they're doing a lot of damage against the enemy against our minions. We're gonna be forced to just sit here and try to do as much damage as we can, trying to secure some health, but we're unable to. Get taken down almost immediately. Great little hook by Stitches there. We're gonna try to strain his health to make sure we're getting our death reduction here. A little premature there. The friendly team losing Nazeebo as well. We're gonna be able to slow down Stitches. This should be another free kill. Great Bone Prison. So 2 for 1 yet again, but on this time the enemy team getting away with it on the advantage. I feel like I'm doing terrible with Leoric, but it seems to be working out, because I feel like the enemy team is blowing up all the resources right on my face, and then I die, but the front team still cleans it up. So far, the strategy seems to be paying off. Of course, 16 kills to 14. We died 6 times. That's so many times we've died. We do secure yet another keep here in the middle lane, and as long as we're getting ourselves in a good spot, the friendly team doing a good job. 21 seconds till the next spawn. Will we be able to secure any more damage? Because the main thing is, if we're able to grab a big pickup here, whether it's a kill, whether it's damage, whatever it is. We should be able to punish the enemy team severely, of course, if we do secure that next temple. That means we're going to get, at the very least, one more point of damage. However, Falstad might be able to destroy that. Yet he will, indeed. Our friendly Falstad going super deep, does a lot of damage, gets wind gusted away. And we will come up here just in case to make sure we can pick him up. We will defend, but it doesn't really matter at this point. The friendly team gonna get the damage down. Oh, poor Vala gets taken down. Great stun. We're gonna just come here and try to stun the enemy team as best we can. We do walk in there accidentally, and we're gonna, oh man, we do miss the healing, and we're gonna get taken down almost immediately. The friendly team retreating here. This keep almost back up, so we're beginning to slow down the enemy teammates and trying to make sure we get back up here. The death reduction being severe, but not really that good enough. And the friendly team takes out the enemy Vala at the last second. We're going to continue to slow down Stitches, making sure he can't get any hooks. Looks like our friendly Vala and Nazil making out okay. So, man, this is probably the worst Leoric, the worst game I've had in a long time. So we died 7 times already, 36,000 damage to the friendly Zero, 41,000 damage to the enemy Avatar, 17 kills to 15, getting carried by the friendly team there on those many deaths. But you know what? As long as my friendly team is not getting killed, that is quite alright. I don't mind being the death target with Leoric. We do pick up yet another keep. And now it's a matter of us actually picking up mercenaries to continue to do damage. The enemy team going to be in a little bit of an awkward spot right now. So we're going to have to defend all 3 lanes as we continue to put a lot of pressure on them. At level 20, we're going to grab Death March, which is definitely needed. That is going to allow us to apply Drain of Hope whenever we use our ultimate if we actually do land it in a decent spot. And that healing is absolutely necessary. As you can see there, I'm getting blown up almost immediately, so it's very important that we do it. Tons of damage going down there on the enemy Falstad. We do get gusts of winded behind us, but we do pick up the kill and the keep yet again. And the enemy team going to be hard-pressed to really do anything about that. The enemy Avatar doing a really good job with that clone of keeping me at bay and making me sure I can't really go deeper. The friendly team trying to get themselves in a good spot. It looks like Stitch is right here. We will slow him down. We will get a Drain of Hope just to make sure we get a little bit of healing and then just try to poke as best we can, of course. The ultimate used up. It looks like Nasiba getting caught right there. Let's go ahead and dive deep behind him. Oh, we got to pick up a kill right there on Falstad, and then we're getting healed really badly, but we do get taken down eventually. The friendly team almost gets a kill right there. Here comes Nazebo with incredible Ravenous Spirit, doing a lot of damage. However, the friendly team forced to run back at her here. It looks like Vala does go down anyway, and of course, Leoric is going to continue to be here and be annoying. This Stitch is very low on health. Vala going to be into poke. Does pick up the kill on Rainer. It looks like a hook back. We're going to slow the Stitches down. Vala continues to shoot and scoot. It looks like she should be able to get out of here. However, the Avatar poking, she's got to avoid the next hook. If she does, she's going to be golden. Good dive in. Makes it out of there alive. Here comes Falstad, but it's going to be good game. What a messy game. I'm back though, guys. I promise I will play a little bit more warm up. My name is Al. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.